Welcome back to another episode of Beast Autos. Bear with me today, lost my voice, too much singing, trying to start the band. So that's a story for another day. And also, what do you think of this? Mum got me this for Christmas, DeWalt. I know it's a bit Americanism, bit lumberjackish, but yeah, with the hood and that. Toasty. And it's like quite padded, so I feel like I can throw myself around the garage with. So yes, this is Luke Scamblers GTO. We were supposed to be doing 2 resprays for Auto Alex a year. As long as Auto Alex came to collect it, it quickly made some, because he got some deal with the Yorkshire one or something, it quickly became apparent that he would not be collecting it, so he moved the goalposts on that deal. Anyway, and now because of recent events, me calling him out, people are calling him out where he rip people off, and then me obviously jumping on the bandwagon a little bit, but obviously going, well, fucking, he's kind of done me as well too, and he was trying to do me on this deal too. And I was like, well, fuck it, if he's fucking I was a fan, and people have been telling me, well, my mum said he's fucking been ripping me off and shit like that. People have been saying fucking. So, yeah, it is what it is on that front. And now they will not let me do the respray. So they are robbing Luke of having his dream baby done for free by his birthday. So we've cleaned it because someone in their team took this rally driving unbeknownst to Luke. Luke actually rang me apologising, saying you've got to clean it. I wasn't bothered because I was going to do the paint anyway. But yeah, we've refurbed the battery. It has been coming off, going on charge and everything like that, but there's some kind of power drain on it, so the alternator's not working. If you put the lights on it, as we found out the other day on live stream, if you put the lights on for too long, the engine starts to die, so that tells me the alternator isn't running as sweet as it should be, and that's probably killing the battery too. So we've refurbed the battery and charged the battery, and we're just going to batten down the hatches, and Littlefoot is going to come and pick it up. Littlefoot has actually been commenting on videos saying, when are you going to tell the real truth about when the fucking thing fell off the trailer? When I have time, man, I can't edit everything all the time, but the truth is there, and it is filmed that Taylor put it on the fucking on the trailer and it fell off fucking on the M1. So it is what it is on that one. I actually said to him, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Shut up, or else I'll take your rolls off you. All for entertainment purposes only, and I meant his sandwich. So yeah, that's going to be interesting when he turns up. I have offered him breakfast. He says he's going to have breakfast with a friend when he goes to pick up a truck or something. And I've offered him a cup of tea, which he's declined, and a toilet. You should always offer a working man a cup of tea, a toilet, maybe even a little biscuit too, especially if they work on the road, because yes, we can stop at McDonald's and everything when we work on the road, because I have done it by myself, but it's always, I don't need a wee, there's a McDonald's, go past it, no need a wee, oh fuck it, I'll wait till the next one, and before you know it, you've been sitting there for ages like this, and it's quite painful. So always offer a working man a cup of tea and a toilet. It is the law. So we're just going to batten down the hatches on the battery, connect it, and then by that time he should have arrived. He's probably going to be late. I'm not really worried about that. The people are always late when they drive. Let's just give you a different angle. We are youth of a nation. That's quite good. I've lost the thing. Aha! They found you. We are youth of a nation. Oh, where's that long reach 10mm? There we go. And look, this 10mm was actually in the bonnet, so we shall return it if we can get it off. There we go, so that was in there, I'm guessing because you wanted to take the battery off. We should disconnect these now. Not much of a spark there, but that's what it is. Will it start? Will it start? Will it start? I know it looks blue now I've cleaned it, but it wasn't. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be black. So after all that charging, it's still dead. So we'll just put the jump pack on it when it turns up. So the battery's just goosed, I think. Maybe a loose connection because that can't be tightened up anymore. So it's just the immobiliser. It was just the immobiliser. We'll leave it warm up for a bit. It's not as tappety now because we ran it the other day, which is very nice. Running a lot smoother. It's a pretty car, I think you'll agree. I was really looking forward to getting this done for him, to be honest. Pissed me off. What happened? What happened? Okay, I'm just going to go and text him, see where he is now, tell him let's park outside the gun shop, because then I can move it all the way around. It's just going to be easier for me to get on the trailer up there. Let's catch up with you in a bit. So the Mong's currently parked on the fucking road and he's wanting me to bring it out onto the road, and I can't do that because his residents can complain loading trucks out there, and he keeps saying he won't come in. So we're at a standoff here. But I'm not pissing off my neighbours just because he's fucking parked on the fucking road. He says it's too hard to get in when my trailer and my van's longer than his, so just fucking standing here like a fucking thumb up my arse. I'm going in the gun shop until he turns up, basically, so. BRB. We are. You bring it in, or what? Residents are complaining if I'm loading stuff out there. You do you then. But the battery's all charged, so you won't need a jump pack on it. Yeah, everything's as is. There was a 10mm in the bonnet. I've put it back in because if you do take the battery off, I'll just if you open the bonnet, 10mm there if you want to take that with you. She's lovely. I've cleaned it. It was filthy when it turned up for some reason, but it's lovely. It's running a lot better now. It was very tappety before. I would like to say I've done something there, but all I've done is I've warmed it up every now and again. No, it's not mine. It was in the car. It was in the car. Yeah, I put a bit of extra duct tape on this side because just to seal it for whenever I'm standing it outside. But aside from that, it's exactly as it came. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, if you want to drive it out, I can't really because I shouldn't really be loading out there. But if you want to do you, that's you. So it will drive fine. It'll be a bit lumpy when you rev it, but that's how it came. Yeah. Do you want to look in the gun shop before you go into your guns?
I'm alright.
No. Do you want a quick look? Come have a look, mate.
I'll go and like it.
Yeah.
You be alright? Yeah. I'll just do
Yeah. Never mind.
Your shop?
No, it's not my shop. It's this is the next door neighbours. So people tend to rob YouTubers stuff. So I thought it was a clever place to have my stuff. So yeah. Oh, you know your stuff, do you, mate? Yeah.
Oh, I do, mate.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the best shops in the country. If you would like to come in down here, I'm sure Andy will sort you out. Andy's in the back there, just building some showers. Yeah. These are all firearms in the back where your real ones. So you like it's similar to an AK-47 over there. Your shotgun stuff down there. Everything in the middle is a rifle. And they're firearms at the back as well, aren't they, Andy? Yeah. And then he builds anything custom as well. So you've got all these beautiful things here. Special there, aren't they? Yeah. He's built that himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That'll destroy your day, that will. 200 yards away, that will ruin your day.
Oh god, yeah. Beast. I've always liked those ones as well. The pneumatic one in the middle.
It's a mattress.
Yeah. Just got a strange fling I like to them. Yeah. They're cool.
If you know how to do them right, you can take them from sub 12. Well, that one's now a firearm.
Yeah.
It was a sub 12. It now does 65 foot-pound.
Hell.
Well, it's going to sting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's 103 foot-pound. That one's 64. That's only a 2.2.
So they're like 2.5.
That's a 3.0.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah. That's a bit. That'll definitely sting.
Oh yeah, you won't get much of a shot of that, would you?
Don't much left to pick up.
No.
Sponge.
Well, true. Sponge or a bucket.
Sponge is a good one.
True. You got some really nice stuff in there.
Is he still parked outside, is he? I'll still hear the engine somewhere. Or he might be next door. Yeah,
Yeah, right, I'll shoot off then.
Alright, mate.
Nice one for that bird.
No worries, take it
I'm
easy.
going to come back. You're only about, I think, an hour or so away from me.
Oh, yeah, well, come round, have a look at the cars anytime, and the gun shop's there, so. Take it easy, mate, God bless. See you in a bit. Ta. So yeah, done and dusted. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Done and dusted. They wouldn't let Luke come and pick it up himself because they knew I wanted to talk to him about Fords and rotaries and things. I've just knocked my bin over. So it is what it is. I just walked through the fucking office when the gates were open. What an absolute wallop. Coming next to a neighbour, he builds Jags. Are you going to bring your lovely E-Type on my YouTube channel one day, maybe in the summer?
Yes.
Would you do that for me?
Yeah,
Tell the story about it, because it's a flat floor, isn't it?
It's one of the very first ones.
One of the very first ones, yeah.
Yeah, flat floor, metal dash.
Yeah.
What are the other things it's got?
Because they were all celebrity cars, weren't they, the first ones?
They were all
Which one was yours? Who had yours?
Vivian Fuchs.
Sir Vivian Fuchs.
The Antarctic Explorer.
That's it, yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
They were the only ones that were allowed them, even your pop stars of the day.
Yeah.
Adam Faiths, Roy Orbison, Cliff Richard.
Yeah.
They want desperately offered them 3 times the price.
Yeah.
And they were all going to America, you see,
Yeah.
1961. But the guy that owned Jaguar, Sir William Lyons, he had gone to Cambridge University,
Yeah.
and a couple of his mates, all toffs,
Yeah.
said, what about giving us an E-Type?
Yeah.
So he took 5% off the production line in 1961, made them right-hand drive, and sold them to his mates.
Nice.
Unfortunately, one of his mates was Sir Vivian Fuchs,
Yeah.
because he lived in Cambridge. The first name on the old green logbook
Lovely.
is V. Fuchs,
Yeah.
some street, Cambridge. And he was an old buddy of Sir William Lyons, so was Sir Edmund Hillary. And you'll notice all the 61 E-Types are Sir or Lords.
Yeah.
The the circles in which he moved.
Yeah.
Wasn't up until 63,
Yeah.
64 that you got your Dave Clarks and your Adam Faiths and all your pop stars had them.
Yeah.
Billy Fury, all them.
Yeah.
So if you see, full enough, when I used to go to a lot of the classic car shows, there'd be 63 and 64 E-Types there. And the blokes would say, oh, the first owner for this was Dave Clark and the Dave Clark 5.
Mad.
And I
Mad.
said, oh, that's strange. I said, I told him who the first owner of mine was. And he says, yeah, the pop stars, they could have got 3 times as much for that car, you know, when it was new.
Yeah.
They were being offered silly money.
Yeah.
But we were virtually bankrupt, this country,
Yeah.
after the Second World War. We
Yeah.
owed America that much money
Yeah.
that it was a necessity that 95% of the production of E-Types went to America.
Went to America, pay the
So
bill.
that's where most of the very first E-Types are.
Yeah.
95% of them are there.
Yeah.
A lot of people bring them back
Yeah.
and convert them to right-hand drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wanted a very first original flat floor, best place to go is America.
Yeah.
There's probably still some in barns somewhere.
Yeah. Be California where there's no rust.
It's the place to get them.
Yeah.
Most of them did go to California, funnily enough.
Yeah.
But then the same old thing, they were too successful.
Yeah.
So the Americans brought in some laws to kill them off.
Yeah.
'Cause
Restricted.
they were affecting their car industry.
Yeah,
so
of course they
much.
were. Yeah.
So they made them have them big ugly lights.
Yeah.
They didn't pass the emissions test.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they had to put the big V12 in.
Yeah.
Which made then they got power steering and you've got to have a wider wheelbase and all that.
Yeah.
And it spoilt the lines of the car.
Of course it did. Yeah.
70, when did they go? 71.
Yeah.
So they were just trying to get rid of the E-Type basically. Made them have the open headlights instead of the closed.
Yeah.
Bigger side lights,
Yeah.
which made them look ugly.
Yeah. They have a different bumper as well.
Different bumper.
Yeah. Ruined the lines
Because
of
the
it.
original ones are too low.
Yeah.
I've got a bucket home with all the faults.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to have a look at if you
Yeah.
can find it.
Between 61 and 64, 27 modifications
Wow.
to various things. They're all wrong on mine. Everything's wrong.
Yeah.
The pedals are too close together. Flat floor is useless. Umpteen other things. Got the old bellows servo.
Yeah.
the bell at the servo is like, you know, the thing you pump the fire up with.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Madness.
Um,
Madness.
And loads of other. The gearbox, the old Moss box, which is a truck gearbox.
Truck gearbox, yeah.
The original one. It's the only box they had in the day that would take that power
Yeah, yeah.
of the
What power were they? What power when they first came out?
260.
260 was a lot for back then.
It's a lot today.
It's a lot today, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
that was 336 when that came out the factory, I believe.
Yeah.
And that thing's rapid, and it's 2 ton nearly. So when you're talking how light that is,
Well, this is 180, and it goes like shit off a shovel.
yeah.
Um,
Rain starting, literally.
and the F-Pace is 200,
Yes.
and that goes like shit off.
You got an F pace as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want an F pace. I don't want an I
I
pace. I want
have
an F.
two actually.
Have you? So, one the blue. The looks like the Escort Cosworth blue.
That's the first one I had, was the blue
Yeah,
one.
beautiful colour.
It is a
Beautiful.
colour, lovely colour.
Yeah,
The only
yeah.
trouble is it's dated. You know how old it is by that colour.
Yeah,
They only
but
made it one
I
year.
like old stuff anyway. Look at me.
Mine was 2018, my F-Pace.
Yeah.
We had it 5 years and sold it last year. Part X'd it and still got a bloody good price for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Against the new one. I bought it for, was it 30 grand?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
And
that
I
was.
got 5 years later, with 31,000 miles on the clock,
Yeah.
I got 22 in Part X.
Yeah.
So that's really losing 8 grand in 5 years is nothing.
Yeah,
for a
nothing.
car like
Nothing.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the newer model, the 23. This one, but it just come to 2 years. January 23 we bought it.
Yeah.
So this one's 2 years old. But if you get one, I'd recommend you having the new model.
I'm going to go with the blue though. So.
I know.
why would you have the newer model?
It's a different car altogether.
Is it? Yeah.
People think it's the same car,
Yeah.
but just a few bits of trim change. It's not at all.
Is it
It's
not?
a different floor pan.
Yeah.
The handling is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
Well, they did that with the Range Rover Sport. The new one was an actual different animal once they changed everything.
Yeah, this is. I couldn't believe it when I got in it. Because so we'd had that one 5 years. The only thing you could say, criticise it was, the ride was a little bit hard.
Yeah. Well, as a Jaguar, it shouldn't be getting a hard one.
This one
That's what she
isn't.
said.
Well, there's 3 different modes. You can have soft as shit, comfort, sport, and dynamic.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can have all of them
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want. But the comfort is beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like gliding along on air. It's a wonderful ride.
That's how Jaguar should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the things that needed changing on the first one, they've done.
Yeah.
The seats are better. Everything's better.
Yeah, yeah.
They really have it. And a lot of people think that it's the same car. It isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, the floor pan is completely different.
Yeah.
The suspension's different. The shock absorbers are different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole thing is a much better driving experience.
What's your thoughts on the new rebranding that they've done? And
Well, as you can see, I've been a Jaguar man since I was a
man and boy
16-year-old apprentice at Atwood's in
until
Wolverhampton.
2024, then all that changed.
I mean, I really had the luxury at 17. I passed my test at 17. I worked at Atwood's. We were Jaguar dealers.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to pre-delivery inspect E-Types,
Nice.
Mark IIs, V8s. I tell you what, for a lad of 17, you couldn't have got a better job.
Yeah, of course.
But when the E-Types came in, it was a fight between all the apprentices to get the E-Type.
Yeah, yeah.
we'd all been in all the others, you know, but the E-Type, something just special about it. And when you drove one when it was new, you know, with the plastic on the seats,
Yeah.
just the experience is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, you'd sit in it and just blip the throttle and the whole bonnet would go.
Yeah.
And in those days, you know, when you think what was on the road in 61, 62.
Most miners and stuff.
Muggy miners, Ford pops, and they come out with something like that.
Yeah, beautiful
Well,
piece
our
of kit.
job, the pre-delivery check, was to let the tyres down because they always came with 50 pounds in them.
Yeah.
So you have to loosen them down to 30.
Yeah.
Check oil, water, lights, make sure everything was
Why
working.
did they come with 50 pounds in them then?
To seal them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seal them from new.
Okay.
Because they were wire wheels
Yeah.
with tubes in.
Yes.
But for some reason they came with 50 pounds in. Don't ask me why, but that's what they always had 50 pounds in. So we did, when we got one to PDI, you got 0.5 of an hour to do one.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
And you do the pre-delivery inspection in 5 minutes.
And then take it out.
Go around it like a bloody blue arse fly. Get it up. And as soon as it was done, whoof, off down the Bridge North Road. That was our test track.
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever been on it.
No,
It's a road
no.
Between Wolverhampton,
Yeah.
because we afterwards at Chapel Ash,
Yeah.
and then you've got 3 roads. There's the Penn Road, Tetnall Road, and the Bridge North Road. And this Bridge North Road,
Yeah.
there's some. If you ever go down there now, there's some straights you won't believe.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, still going down it now, because when I want some bits for me E-Type, we go to Barrett's at Bridge North.
Yes.
And I still go on that road, and I look at the clock and I think, how the fucking hell did I do 140 miles an hour down here?
It's 17 in an E-Type.
17 in an E-Type doing 140. And the only reason I backed off is that at 140 you start to get airborne.
Yeah, because it fucking...
The one thing they didn't get right, the shape of it's like a bullet.
Yeah.
But up to 140, perfectly okay.
Yeah.
Then over 140, you thought, hello, it's not responding. It wasn't responding because the wheels were off the ground.
Just a plane.
And then as soon as you backed off and the front end went down, you got some steering again.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that was squeaky bum, that was. But I went down that road, I'm doing 70 and thinking, oh, I wouldn't like to do more than 70
Yeah.
here.
Fuck.
It is straight, but there is some bloody off-roads on it.
Yeah. And people pulling out and that.
Shit then in the 60s, you know.
Yeah.
It was
You don't give a shit about anything when you're 17, do you? You're just invincible.
times.
Yeah.
Anyway, all of us, we'd all got these fantastic speeds we've done in these various cars. Anyway, I decided then, didn't believe us till we had a checker.
Yeah.
So every time we went out on a PDI, we had to have a checker.
Take your mate with you.
Yeah.
Prove it.
And you had to. I remember going down there in a Rover 3.5 with another lad of my age, 17, Chris Kelly.
Is that the SD1, the Rover 3.5?
Pardon?
I know the 3.5, the 4-door.
The big
Yeah,
Rover, like saloon.
Yes,
3.5.
Yeah.
But you got the Range Rover engine in, the
Yeah.
3.5 Range Rover engine. And he said he'd done 115 down the Bridge North Road, and nobody believed him.
Yeah.
So I went out with him, coming back, foot to the boards. And it did do 115 on the clock. It said 150, so he was let off then,
Yeah.
that he had done 115. But he went on to great things, he did. He ended up, and he asked me as well, he says, you know, to come into I've got some money. He says, my father's retired, his father was a police inspector.
Yeah.
And he's given me some money. I'm starting up a truck business.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I hate trucks.
Yeah.
I can't stand anything big.
Yeah.
So he got another one of the lads from there to go in with him.
Yeah.
He only ended up as Kel Trucks, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chris Kelly.
Yeah.
Kel Trucks,
Yeah.
biggest Scania dealer in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lives in the Isle of Man now,
Yeah.
surrounded with about 25 Ferraris.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So he really made it well.
Yeah.
But he got the sack eventually. He started running this lorry business. And the foreman come up to him the one day, "Where were you yesterday?" So I was at the car auction. He says, "Well," he says, you know, you got to have a good excuse for having a day off. You got to be ill or something.
Yeah.
He says, "Look," he says, "I can make more money at the car auction in one day than I make here in a month."
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, right." He says, "Well, you better do it full time then."
Get sacked. Oh, fucking hell.
But that's the kind of lad he was, you know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was very entrepreneurial, even as an apprentice.
Yeah.
He was always looking for the,
Yeah.
and he saw a gap in the market with trucks.
Yeah.
But Scania were nobody in those days. They were a Swiss lorry maker that
Yeah.
nobody'd ever heard of.
Yeah.
And of course, look at him now.
Yeah.
So he really made well. But yeah, he was one of my fellow apprentices
Yeah.
at Atwood's
Nice.
in the road testing department.
Races. I best crack on anyways. Now, lovely to speak to you, Ray, as
you,
always.
yeah.
I'll
I'll bring it as soon as the weather gets decent.
yes, yeah. Let's make sure the weather gets it, because I wouldn't mind going out in it a little bit. I don't want to drive it. But
I don't know whether you can get it.
I don't know if I get in it. We'll take the seat out.
Perhaps if you have your both legs amputated below the
Yeah,
knee,
I'll sit cross-legged like on the floor at school, singing our hymns.
you'll go in the passenger seat.
Passenger seat, that's enough. I don't want to drive your baby, but
They were never meant. In 1961, there weren't any 6-foot men.
yeah, no,
They weren't.
No.
They were all like me, 5'9" and a bit.
a bit to the fag end.
Yeah, that's all the. No, very few blokes were taller than me
Yeah.
when I was an apprentice.
Yeah.
That was the age. That was the average age of height of men.
Yeah.
And then you started getting these. Must be the central heating in the houses.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, it's all the fake food and all the preservatives and that.
I wonder what it was, because 6-foot people were unusual.
Yeah, I'm unusual anyway.
We had one mate that was 6'3", and he stuck out like a sore thumb everywhere you went.
I do too.
And the comments, you know, is it snowing up there, you know?
These are lovely, aren't they? These are
Yeah.
lovely. I wouldn't mind the R. Wouldn't mind
Well, if
the
you
R.
know anybody that wants one, it's for sale.
Have you got an R with this one?
Is it an art, is it?
No, it's a diesel, isn't it?
R-Sport.
R Sport.
Yeah, it's an R-Sport. Yeah.
Yeah. R Sport.
Yeah.
Diesel R Sport.
R-Sport,
Yeah.
yeah. 2 litre.
2 litre diesel.
180.
What would you want for this? Because I'll put a video up. See if anyone wants it.
Well, I'll tell you what they offered me in Partex
Yeah.
last year. 12 grand.
12 grand. 12 grand.
That's what was offered in Partex, so anything around there.
Anything around there? I'll stick a video about it.
39,000 miles.
39,000. And obviously well looked after by a Jaguar specialist like yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I've always serviced it.
So yeah.
Actually,
I think my camera's still running actually. So yeah, if anybody wants, I think it's still running. If anyone wants this, what'd you say? 12 grand?
looking for something like it.
Yeah, 12 grand.
And the road tax has gone down now,
Yeah.
with it being 6 years old.
Yeah.
When it was under 6 years old, if the car cost more than 45,000 new,
Yeah.
the road tax is about £900 a year.
Yeah.
After 6 years, it drops,
Yeah.
and so it's only about 260 now.
Yeah.
So it's dropped into the category, the lower.
Did you get good miles to the gallon on it?
It's brilliant, yeah, about 40.
About 40 for a big car like that. It's epic. I get 4 in there.
Yeah, it's got the black and white trim as well, which is what I like.
Yeah, I like that. It's lovely.
It's the best trim of
I'm
all.
gonna get the camera. I'll show it. I think I'm still running. Are we still running? Oh no, we went off. My storage ran out. Yeah, unfortunately my storage ran out then, so. But yeah, you would 12 grand, around 12 grand for this.
Yeah.
Because I'll stick a video on it now.
Start it up for you.
Yeah. We've got the black and white trim. On the button. Got the 60s music going. Yeah. Very clean. What have we got? 32,000 miles on it? 39. So if anyone would like this, get in touch. What day is it today? Monday? So we're going to be releasing this on the same day. Oh, I squeezed through there. Yeah. Tidy, very, very tidy. Very well looked after by a Jaguar specialist like yourself, Ray. And we will get the E-Type on in the summer. And I shall leave it like that. I'll catch up with you in a bit, mate. I'm going to do a little bit of an outro and I'll edit this and put this out today for you. Yep, so there we go. As you can tell, I do not need auto Alex. I have people like that surrounded by me. Birmingham's over there where everything was built. Bothered Alex. Bothered. All you've done there is robbed Luke of his respray. And Luke has been texting me and he's going to come for a meal anyway, so I know you wouldn't allow him to come and pick it up yourself, but he's still going to come and see me and maybe we'll do stuff together because you've lost all credibility in my eyes and everybody else's. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you and good night.